Welcome to HubMesh. Here are the developer tools and AI agents trending on GitHub right now.
Astiango-hub manages data integrations from one control plane, but staying legally compliant requires one critical rule. As a distributed platform, it coordinates crawlers and workers, so you handle task results and notifications efficiently. You can quick start services by launching the master container and injecting admin credentials from your secret manager. Using standard canonical identifiers helps you recognize the configuration prefix, server binaries, and front-end package across your stack. During development, this workspace relies on core backend modules alongside a Vue frontend and TypeScript server. Finally, responsible operators avoid legal trouble by complying with target site terms, rate limits, and site robots policies. Executing 11 SEO skills through superseo-skills fetches live search data automatically. But how do playbooks load without manual pasting? These opinionated workflows require only one input, because the agent gathers competitor research and detects dead links itself. You can install the plugin in 30 seconds to run audits immediately across Claude and other surfaces. Instead of requiring manual crawl reports or backlink exports, these tools handle data gathering automatically from a simple URL. The collection inside crafts a complete SEO article with rule sets that rebuild existing page content for higher quality. Each skill lives in its own folder with a bundled references subfolder, so heavy documentation loads automatically without manual pasting. Using a propose, test, keep, or revert harness, hermes-loops automates repository experiments before revealing its consolidated structure. These autonomous control loops focus on bounded targets to ensure code either improves or stays safely unchanged. The research engine repeatedly tests code changes and measures whether each iteration improved a score before committing. By reviewing past sessions, it turns recurring mistakes into reusable skill improvements behind human-gated approval. You can install each package independently using Python right from its own directory. Under a MIT license, this repository consolidates former standalone repos into one unified community project. With a SHA-256 validated builds, deepseek-harness-desktop runs your workspace locally while teasing isolated security safeguards. You can launch the harness on Windows immediately without installing Node or starting background terminal services. Installing via Scoop verifies hashes against the GitHub release so your API provider keys stay untouched. Integrated DSH plugins and skills let you discover extensions directly inside the app while syncing Android devices. When leaving local Wi-Fi, built-in easy-tier networking maintains your connection alongside optional tailscale fallbacks. Strict WebView limits restrict local access to secure your environment, delivering total peace of mind for developers. With a queryable world model, growmos lets 5 agents share one picture of your codebase. How does it wire your specific CLI? It sits as the durable layer underneath your context window, keeping memory intact across every coding session. Standard RAG surfaces chunks without chaining facts, but graph traversal answers multi-hop questions with clear provenance. You can install it instantly with 0 external dependencies on any Python environment. Running in it creates the hidden storage directory, detects your agent CLI, and scans existing documentation automatically. It writes a custom configuration block to your agent settings, instantly giving your CLI full graph memory. With the Model Context Protocol, Feishu-MCP lets AI agents edit documents, and later we will reveal an instant launcher. It connects editors like Windsurf and Klein to automate document creation, task tracking, and team member management. You can create structured folders, update text content, and manipulate document blocks to handle complex editing workflows. Recent optimizations slashed prompt overhead from 7,000 tokens down to 3,000 while adding native mermaid diagrams. You must complete your Feishu app config guide to set permissions before using the tools. You can run the latest build immediately using nps without cloning the repository or starting a server manually. By reusing active Grok login sessions, local ImageGen creates images keylessly, but how are work trees protected? It works via CLI or a portable astiango-hub file for agents like Claude, keeping paid keys as a fallback. Rather than requiring paid keys first, your active anti-gravity session is enough to route requests to local logins. As a local orchestrator, generation consumes your selected backend quota, and experimental ChatGPT endpoints may break unexpectedly. Running one installation command links the skill across local agents like Hermes and configures your system path automatically. While optional, working inside a Dyro workspace saves output separately, shielding task work trees from unwanted generated files. With official Harness version 0.1.rc.6, deepseek-harness-tui provides a terminal workspace for agent loops, but how are credentials protected? This focused terminal interface lets you run the harness cleanly without exposing private session data. You can switch between plan and build mode inside the composer without forking the underlying agent loop. Requirements stay lightweight, running on macOS Linux or Windows with Node, JS 2219 or newer, and a DeepSeek key. A single global install supplies the launcher and matching runtime bundle while preserving existing profile files. To authenticate, DeepSeek Auth writes credentials through the official service using masked input, so your keys stay private.
That's the mix for today. Subscribe to HubMesh for more daily repo trends.